And action. Hey, everyone. And what do you know? Look who's joining us here for our DMTombstone Live.
What's
Dex, how you
bro?
doing, man? How are you? Happy Easter.
Happy Easter, bro. Hey, man, I've been meaning to come on here,
Yeah.
man. You're consistent with it, man.
Yeah. You
You're
sound
real
a
consistent.
little distant, man. It's kind of hard to hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me?
I hear you a little bit. It's maybe your
Okay,
mic or something.
let me see. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, a little bit. Well, let me I'm gonna mute this. I'm gonna probably turn this volume down a bit. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, maybe if I put on my.
Yeah. Okay. As I was saying, the mic does sounds a little distant. I mean, you can hear me, right? Well, guys, while he fixed himself up, just let you guys know, this is DMTombstone Live, and this is episode 62, with it being a WrestleMania special, because tonight is night 2 of WrestleMania 41. And when we do DMTombstone Live, everything is unsanctioned, uncensored. Anything that happens, happens. Just make sure to try to keep it as family-friendly as possible. I thought I'd do it right now, because after all, we still got a couple more hours before WrestleMania night 2 happens. And here today with my buddy Dex, who has been
What's up,
doing a
man?
couple live streams. Yeah, I can hear you now a little bit.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
man. Yeah, bro. I've been meaning to come on here, man. You're doing really good, man. You're real consistent with it.
yeah. I mean, I've been trying to keep as consistent with it as possible, guys. After all, I've been off of work for a couple weeks, and I'll be going back on Tuesday, so I'll be trying to do this live stream at least tomorrow as well. And
Yeah.
yeah, many times I try to see if I get as many people as I can on here. And first off, let me start off with how are you doing, man? How have you been
Man,
dealing with
doing good.
this week?
Been in the studio a lot, man. Just been working on a lot of new music like crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Just been hitting it. But yeah, man, I saw WrestleMania yesterday, bro. I was so freaking disappointed in Paul Heyman, bro. And bro, I was so happy that Jey Uso finally got the title, bro.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
title.
I'd say, and I've been looking up information. It seems to me it's like people become hypocrites. Some people enjoyed Jey Uso winning the world title, but in social media they're saying there's 16,000 likes of people not liking him winning. I think it's just because they don't like the fact that how he beat Gunther. He beat Gunther with his own move. Hey, Jet, how are you? Yeah, so
Yeah.
I say
That
because he beat him. Not only the fact he hit him with his own power bomb, but not only giving him 3 Uso splashes, but also he defeated him with his own chokehold. And I think if it was just been like the Uso splash 1, 2, 3, I think everyone would have been fine with that.
I was so mad to begin with because bro, I fell asleep and I only got to see the main event match yesterday, bro. I was
Yeah, I
asleep.
mean, believe me, the worst part was like because I had to watch Stand Deliver, then set up for WrestleMania and all that. Yeah, there was a lot of been going on last night. And then when Paul Heyman betrayed Roman and Punk, I literally said it on my last live stream. I was saying, like when I did the predictions, like it was either gonna Punk gonna win or I think Seth Rollins would win because I feel like there's a chance that Paul Heyman betrayed both of them. And it's funny, I called that shit, and next thing you know, it happened. I'm like, oh my god, I was right the whole time. And yeah, yeah, but then again, don't forget he was friends with Punk way before even Roman came about. Yeah, because I was gonna say first, real shocker. Imagine if like Brock Lesnar came out, and it's like 3 of the well-known guys that Paul Heyman was partners with. Imagine heck them going at each other, and he's like telling Paul, "Come with me," and he walks away like that, and have Seth Rollins win. I would have been shocked to see that. Yeah, but I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah,
Paul
I
Heyman.
remember. He was Mean Mark Callis or something like that. Oh, Jet, how are you? I'm doing fine. And as well, happy Easter, everyone that watches. Make sure you like this stream, and as well, if you're new to this stream, if you're new to our channels, check out Dex's channel. He does live streams and he does stuff with music. If you're a fan of music, check him out. And as
Appreciate
well, if you're a fan of wrestling, like mostly about these belts here, check out my channel. I do reviews with them. And if you're new, make sure you subscribe. After all, I'm literally getting close. I'm only like 11 subscribers away from 700.
Oh, bro, you're growing, bro. You're
Yeah,
growing.
I know it. Yeah, and as well, like you don't know, it's like I finally got a new belt, the WCW
Oh,
World Heavyweight Title from Hassan Belts. And I
bro.
gotta say, I really do enjoy Hassan's work because after all, great quality leather. I mean, like I did say in my one video, I did kind of messed up on it because I forgot to show. I gave him a picture of the belt. It was supposed
Uh-huh.
to have a property plate. He didn't put it on there because he didn't see it in the picture,
Oh, the
and it
W.
didn't have a gold tip. Yeah, but
Yeah.
he said he could send me it out once we go through more orders and that. But yeah, I gotta
Let,
say,
let me check it out, bro. Is that the one that Farouk had?
what?
Is that the one that Farouk had?
Well, this was the 91 to 94 world title. This was right after when Flair left WCW and he took the big gold with them. They needed a new title. So the time when Luger was champion, they didn't have a title ready. So when they did, they gave this to him. And I think Sting held it once, then Vader, and then I think Ron
Ron
Simmons. And
called him Farouk.
yeah, because like Ron Simmons' first world title was this particular belt. So if I ever thought if I ever meet Ron Simmons, obviously go up to him and go, damn. But
I
the
was
best thing is
weird.
maybe have him sign this belt because after all, this was one of the only world titles he only won.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just find it funny as well because how the side plates are literally just taken from a winged eagle.
Oh
Literally,
shit.
the
I didn't,
side plates just are from a winged eagle belt and that's how you know it was made by Reggie Parks because he would take some of his designs, mix them together, and to make a belt like that. But
that is
yeah,
so, bro. That is
yeah.
so
So
hard.
I'm saying like last night's WrestleMania was pretty good. I mean, to see like Dana White was there, Chris Angel. I mean, I never growing up watching Chris Angel's Mind Freak on A&E. That was a great show.
Oh, I never seen that. I
Well,
never
because
even.
he's a magician. He's well known as like an illusionist or something like that. And as well, like in Stand Deliver, they since they were in Vegas as well, there in Stand Deliver, Penn and Teller was there as well. I haven't seen them because after all, I'm a little bit too young to know about them, but I know some of their stuff, and it's pretty cool. And as well, I announced. It's funny the announcement that they're bringing Triple A, or coming together with WWE for Worlds Collide.
Whoa.
Yeah,
At the
so we're gonna.
Mexican
Oh
League?
yeah, so think of that Lucha Underground, or basically Triple A, is now teaming up with WWE, and it's funny because normally you would not see this, especially with Vince McMahon now out of the picture. Triple H wants to bring other wrestling companies together, kind of like how AEW was doing it. Because
Uh,
AEW was teaming up with AAA and TNA.
is it going to be NXT or is it going to be
I think it
WWE?
was going to be NXT because the logo they showed when they did Worlds Collide, it's going to be NXT with the WWE, but they also had a WWE logo. So possibly Rey Mysterio and all the other luchadors on the main roster are going to get involved as well.
Oh,
But it's
bet.
also AAA. That's what I'm saying. It's a pretty good. It's probably going to be a great event because it's also It's given the luchadors more praise because after all, a lot of people enjoy luchador wrestling, and it's well thing. It can maybe a chance to bring cruiserweights back.
Yeah, I remember Swerve Strickland used to be in the with the right the AAA.
Yeah. Well, because I didn't know much about AAA other than the incident that happened with Rey Mysterio, where he accidentally killed a guy in the ring.
Yeah.
But then again, then they show him off in AEW a little bit with Impact Wrestling that soon become TNA, and then they parted ways with AEW for some reason. And WWE's like, you know what? Let's give these guys a chance. And now it's WWE's booming much more now that they team with TNA and now AAA. Sooner or later, AEW is going to fall apart if they're going to lose all their partnerships because now all they got left to team up with them is Ring of Honor and maybe IWGP.
Or NWA.
Well, and well, you don't hear much of NWA in
Yeah.
AEW.
Or you know
NWA
what?
is kind of like its own thing.
I've been liking that Booker T and Zilla Fatu. They've been pretty
Yeah,
entertaining,
I
but
mean the thing now,
that
is,
guy needs time. He could be a monster.
yeah, I mean they gave Jake. I feel like how do you feel about how now they have Jacob Fatu winning the United States Championship?
What? He won the United States Championship?
Yeah, he beat LA Knight. I feel like it was just too soon. Like to make him win a title just nearly almost what a couple months in to his uh WWE career, and he's already winning a singles title. I mean, he
Bro,
did win a tag title, but the thing was that he relinquished it and gave it to Tama Tonga and Tongaloa.
bro, that's hard, man. I'm a Jacob Fatu fan, bro. I used to follow him in MLW when he had that ugly title, that big
Yeah,
old. I hate that title.
I mean, to have, because the LA brand is U.S. title. I mean, it's cool as a novelty thing, but then when you, and I'm wondering how they're going to do it now with Jacob Fatu as the new United States champion. Yeah, I know it was a shocker. There was a lot of new champions that were crowned. That they not only now Jimmy Uso, I mean now Jey Uso now the world heavyweight champion, now Jacob Fatu, the United States champion. Yeah, because I did a video last night about the aftermath of WrestleMania and Stand and Deliver. If for anyone that's watching, if you haven't seen it, go check out my channel. I do the aftermath, but make sure you at least watch Stand and Deliver and WrestleMania before watching my video, knowing the outcomes. But yeah, literally, even New Day now 12-time tag champions, and and of course the only title there was only one title that was retained, and that was with Tiffany and Charlotte.
Oh, I
I
knew that.
dig that. I mean, how many? I mean, to see Charlotte win for the 15th time. I mean, I know eventually they want her to be like her dad to win like 16 or maybe more than that to break her dad's record. But
Yeah, the world
dig
titles.
it. The only one that's closest to breaking Ric Flair's record is Cena because he's tied with him. Charlotte's nowhere there yet.
Hey, oh, bro. Hey, I'm gonna have to take this phone call, man. I'm gonna see you later, bro.
Yeah, no problem, man. I'll
All right,
continue on
man.
from here. Thank you. Have a good day, man. Well, guys, that was Dex. If you want to know more about him, check out his channel. I am Dex TV or just plain Dex. But yeah, so tonight it's obviously night two, and obviously I'm gonna do a video about that. Uh, Hold on, guys. I'm gonna get a drink and I'll be right back. This up here. Sorry, guys, I'm back. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to watching. Yeah, I'm just watching some WrestleMania 26 now before WrestleMania 41 Night 2 comes on. And of course, as well, today being 420, I know a lot of you are probably celebrating Easter in your own way, you know, the good old puffin way, but that's up. And again, I have nothing against drugs, it's just I don't like to do them. But a lot of people probably don't know as well about 420, unless you're like from Colorado. Like, if you guys didn't know, there was an incident that happened on April 20th, 1999. And for a lot of people that probably are watching that are from Colorado, they should know about this because it involved an incident that cost the lives of 13 people, mostly students and one teacher, because of two shooters that entered a certain high school that were just hitmen for hire. I'm not going to probably mention their names because if not, they remembered for what they did. But if you guys don't know, I'm talking about the Columbine high school incident back in 1999 on this day and time, 26 years ago. Lastly, remember the 13 lives that were taken that day by those two kids. It's a devastating moment. But honestly, today's not a day to be mourning losses or anything like that, especially knowing about today being for Easter, well known in the religious side about the day of Christ, our Savior, who was put to death for our sins. But obviously tonight's mostly about WrestleMania, and and obviously it's going to be an exciting night because now we're going to have. Sorry, guys. Obviously, there's more matches to see, like the women's tag titles are on the line tonight. But obviously, from last night, Bailey got injured, so we're going to see another tag partner for Myra Valkyria. Is it Myra or Lyra? Valkyria. For Valkyria. Who it is, we're not sure, but maybe it could be Becky Lynch. Who knows? But then there's the women's world title match, which is the triple threat. Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky. And there's the Intercontinental Championship defended tonight in a fatal four-way. Dom versus Finn versus Penta versus Braun Breaker. And there's the Vegas Street Fight. Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. DP versus DM. There's and of course the main event being the undisputed WWE Championship match: Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. I'm just be excited to see all that. Yeah. Hold on a second, folks. And I'm even more excited to see how the main event's going to be because the Rock's going to be involved, or other people like Stone Cold, maybe like Ric Flair. Who knows who may get involved? But there's going to be a lot of great matches for night too. It's going to be a great night as well. And I do always say praise, guys. If you do like a quality belt for a decent price, like for $200-300, instead of spending thousands on a real championship like Plastic Shields. I'm not saying if you can't afford it, go ahead. But if you like to at least go, if you don't have a lot of money and you like to get a belt that WWE shop don't have, or at least on a good quality leather strap, I check out my buddy Hassan Belts. He does great quality work, and I give him a lot of praise. So check him out on Facebook at Hassan's Belts, HASSAN Belts. So that. And for anyone that did see my aftermath video from last night, as Dex was talking about how Paul Heyman betrayed Roman and Punk at the same time and went for Rollins, it was quite a shocker. I know that for sure. And it's funny how I called it literally on these live streams. I literally said about that, and next thing you know what happened, I was like, wow. Then what's El Grande Americano? But there's also because the worst part was when he had to beat Ray Phoenix. It was his first night, anyway, his first WrestleMania, and he loses. But then again, not everyone can win their first WrestleMania. But you know, I like to see how the outcome's going to be tonight. I wonder if I'm going to be more correct or not. I don't know for tonight when WrestleMania is over. I'm going to do a video for that aftermath, but as well announce the winner of the Choose a Belt contest. We're keeping up on those votes. Remember, guys, as soon as the WrestleMania Night 2 is over, I'm going to do a video right after, do the aftermath, and then announce the winner of the Choose a Belt contest. And eventually, sooner or later down the line, I'm going to be making that belt for you guys. Oh, guys, I'm just a little hungry, so I'll get myself a snack. I just ate my lunch before I started doing this live stream, but yeah. And I think I talked about that before yesterday about how on going to be shop. They're selling a replica trophy that was from the Immortal Moment. And I've seen the videos on YouTube where a guy actually bought that Cactus Jack Travis Scott version of the WWE Hardcore title. The damn thing is being sold for nearly $1,200 to $1,300. When I could just probably get a commemorative version of that belt, get a send-out strap for it, and smash the plates or cut the plates up in the way to match that belt and with duct tape and all that, and probably still and look just as good as that belt they're selling for $1,200. And the only reason I know why they're selling for that because there's only a certain number of them. Like there's only selling only a certain number. They're not going to be like on constant uh, like production in that. So they only made like I think like 700 of them. Yeah. Well, at least we had Dex on here for a little while. He said hi and all that. Look, already a little bit. Can't, can't argue with that. Well, today's Easter for most of us. We spend time with our families and all that. Today, like me, spend Easter with my family and my nephew or my godson coming up and having 4 Easter baskets. He's a real spoiled kid. Because today, I barely even surprised if I get more than one. I only get like 1 giant Easter basket when I was a kid, but this kid gets 4. Yeah. But, he's my godson, so yeah, I could say he really deserves this. I know he's going to have a field day eating all that candy. Right. Yeah, my cut is around 30 minutes because I don't think I can get any more people on here, but let's do get me set up to get ready for WrestleMania time. But remember, guys, after WrestleMania, I'm going to do a night 2 aftermath. What the hell? That was weird. I was watching WrestleMania 26 and it started fast forwarding for some reason. The controller's still in its port, didn't even touch. But I wish the 2-minute warning so like give it a little bit before I do the outro. All right. Okay. Yeah. So probably just do the outro right now, guys. So thank you so much for being part of this live stream. DMTombstone Live WrestleMania 41 special part 2. And of course tonight be watching WrestleMania 41 night 2. And afterwards I'm gonna do a aftermath video where I also announce the winner of the Choose a Belt contest. In which it'll be a process of when I'm going to make that belt. I just don't know when I'll finish it, but when I do have time, I'll be working on it and do as much as I can to complete it. But anyway, thank you guys so much. As well, if you're new, check out my main channel of 420 some videos of what I do. And if you like it, make sure you like the videos, make sure you share them. And if you haven't subscribed, please do, guys. Help me try to get to 700. I'm real close. I'm little bit around 10 away from reaching 700. And I mean, it does help me out a lot in an event, and as well will help you a lot. But when I reach 700, I want to celebrate by giving it back to you, the fans that watch my channel and be part of my channel. Anyway, I'm DM Tombstone Belts. As well, follow me on my social media, like on X at DM Tombstone 96, and on Instagram at DME96, where I usually may post up there, or I post up here on YouTube. Shout out to my buddy Dex, who check out his channel. If you like it, subscribe to him as well. Also, shout outs to my buddies like Steven Hammer. He does belt reviews like I do as well. He's a bigger guy. Well, for channel wise, I say make sure you like it. Go follow, check out his channel, Stephen Hammer, Stephen Hammer. Subscribe to him if you want. I'm DM Tombstone Belts, and for DM Tombstone Live, signing out. See you guys next time, which is possibly tomorrow and later on tonight for the aftermath video. But anyway, have a good day, everyone, and happy Easter.